I had a hobby too. Mine happened to be guns and ballistics, and I studied guns and ballistics as much as I could, and I wrote an article about high velocity.
So out of all my years working at Weatherby, the last 5 have been some of the most exciting. Working with Adam, with him running the company.
And to think that I get the opportunity of carrying on my grandfather's legacy 75 years later here in Sheridan, Wyoming, I mean, it really is a dream come true.
Oh, I'm home. Thank God I'm home.
On our mark, the Weatherby Podcast.
All right, we're here June 13th, grand opening, Weatherby in Sheridan, Wyoming. And I'm Kevin Wilkerson, Marketing Director.
I'm Mike Glass, Custom Sales Manager.
And I've got 2 awesome dudes in front of me.
Janis Putelis.
Ben O'Brien.
From the MeatEater clan.
That's right.
That's right.
Right.
The growing MeatEater
The growing,
clan.
ever growing, seems to be.
Yes,
and
sir.
This year we have struck a partnership. We are very excited about it. Hopefully you guys are very excited about it.
Very excited
And
about it.
You've kind of been a Weatherby fan for a while, Ben.
For a very long time.
Yeah.
Very
Didn't you have
long
a 65300?
I had one of the first ones. I think Adam called me and said, "I'm very upset at you because you're the first person to take the 65300 to New Zealand." And I said,
Oh.
Well, that
One
feels
of the
good.
very
Put
first
that
ones.
feather in my cap.
Yeah, he was upset.
Yeah, he was very upset at me.
Oh.
I feel like we've smoothed it over since.
Yeah,
He's
no.
been some places.
Yeah,
But
sure.
Yeah, I've had
Yeah,
that
he's
gun
been
for a while.
he's been on tear pretty recently.
That's true. That's
But-
true. Yeah, we like the partnership. The turkeys this year did not like our partnership at all.
A lot of them died because of it.
They didn't make it.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We just wanted to sit down with you guys. We definitely appreciate you guys coming out for our grand opening and representing the MeatEater crew. Obviously, it's a newer partnership, but for us, this is kind of it. We've been working towards it for a while, and it's cool to be here now and to have our partners coming, with us and watching it. And it was a little bit long, some at points, but I'm glad we got to do it, and we're really excited to be here and to be producing firearms out of this building. So thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
absolutely.
a special day,
Yeah.
to go through that, I'm sure you guys feel, for us, it was just a long drive, and then, listening to some, everybody say thank you and be appreciative, but it was, I know it's a big day for you
It's
guys.
a daunting task.
Yeah.
And I was a part, a minuscule part of the overall thought of it. But just this day in and of itself took some pretty substantial time too.
Yeah, if you love firearms, if you're really into shooting guns and you love guns and you see a state like Wyoming push for this and want this the way they have, where you guys came from, they weren't probably as
I actually had not heard this one, even though it's known fact, but it cracked me up when Ed was like, "Hey, we didn't get a call from the California governor asking us to stay."
That was probably the best California joke of the ceremony.
I thought it was pretty good because it never happened.
No.
The guy was like, "Who?
Whether
Yeah,
what?
Great. Yeah, whether who?
Whether who? Whether what? But yeah, it's just the culture around this state and the fact that they put a pitch together. And some of the stories we heard today about the guy sitting at a table in a field with some local beers and a laptop trying to convince Adam and Brenda. 15 minutes to convince Adam and Brenda. I think it's exciting to hear because it means that this state and this really wanted Weatherby.
Yeah, and we've only seen that since we've been here. So it's been great.
Yeah. That ceremony sold me. I'm coming back with my wife soon.
Sheridan,
to be like, this is Sheridan, Wyoming. We should take
it's awesome.
Bighorns.
It's awesome.
How many people live here?
About, I think I want to say 19 to 21,000.
Oh, man.
I thought it was like 14,000 Sheridan counties.
No, I actually think I give them a little boost. Maybe it's 18,000, but I like to say it's a little bigger.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, that when me and my wife decided to move here and we came and visited, we didn't expect what we saw. We kind of expected it to feel more like a 15,000 city. And we got here and we were like, dude, this downtown's popping. And she was excited and I was excited. And then the mountains are there and it's just like a little cool spot in the state. It's not as windy as everywhere else. So
Is that right?
oh, dude, it's not. It's really not. And I tell people that and they don't believe me, but it's not the same. If you go down to Casper right now, it's blowing real hard. Right here, it's not.
It's nice here.
But it was hot today.
It was a little hot today.
So, anyways, do you guys have anything going on this fall that's exciting? Hunts you guys got planned?
No, I think we're actually taking the fall off.
Oh,
no hunting. Ben and I are getting into the landscaping business.
Yeah.
Of what's going on in Bozeman.
Sure.
Yeah.
The growth there.
Yeah.
MeatEater landscaping,
Yeah.
sod and sprinklers.
No, what do we have going on? I actually drew a Unit 49 Colorado first rifle elk tag, which I'm pretty excited about.
Cool.
Learned a whole bunch of points.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Really, it's high country, open basins, hunting big bulls. And so it's going to be a perfect place to see if I can send a Weatherby round, a long distance.
It's the right round for it, if I may say so.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
Steve's got a muzzleloader hunt, Colorado.
Yeah, he does.
He and I hopefully will know here in a few days when the Wyoming deer draw comes out. But we both applied for Region G.
Deer or antelope?
Deer.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So
it's a few days away.
it is.
Yeah, and I'll be a resident this year, so I'm pretty amped about that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. So you could just come with us because residents can just hunt Region G like it's no big
It's
deal.
general.
Yeah.
I will have a tag.
People ask me what I'm doing. I'm like, I just moved to Montana. I'll be a resident. That's what I'll be doing.
That's where I'll be.
I'll be there.
I can shoot a ton of species there.
I'll be over there if you need me.
What? I think our elk tag's $55, and I'm kind of a frugal guy, and it will be the happiest day of my life when I swipe the card for $55 instead of $650 or $800.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm coming from Texas where, the fall was like, where are we going to go outside of this state?
Yeah.
Unless you had a landowner you knew or a big rancher that you were buddies with or had an allegiance with, or you could go hunt, or a lease property. There wasn't anything to do.
Sure.
So to think of, starting in August, you can go hunt goats. September's elk, October mule deer.
just keep moving.
And
The only thing that I noticed this past year is that December kind of closes down. In Texas, December is when it starts getting hot. I grew up hunting in Texas.
yeah, if you play it smart, that's when
You wait for them to be on that feed, and then you just get in there.
Head south.
Super nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
Same
What
thing for turkeys.
about waterfowl? You guys got waterfowl here?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I could carry you through a little bit.
Yeah, but it's different than big game
You're
stuff.
not into it.
Yeah, I like waterfowl stuff.
Yeah.
Luke is a huge waterfowl guy. I really like waterfowl stuff, but if you gave me a choice between waterfowl or hiking 40 miles for some reason, I would choose the hiking 40 miles after something.
Yeah, me and Yanni were saying that we both get, like, I have these ambitions. Every time I have a good day in a duck blind, I imagine myself with like a dually and a trailer and a bunch of decoys. And like
Getting more into it.
Yeah, then I would start
3 labs.
3 labs. I would
Yeah,
start
yeah.
dipping, and then eventually have like a kennel. And that's where I imagine
Grow
myself
your
doing.
beard out a little bit
grow my beard
longer.
out
Sure.
longer. Always be wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
That's what I imagined that I would do, but then it never happens.
Yeah, you get too busy, right?
I get like 2 or 3 good duck hunts a year, and then
Yeah.
that's it. If I'm
Yeah.
lucky.
It's kind of like shed hunting, because I go shed hunting sometimes, and if I find a lot of sheds, I'm like, dude, I need to be doing this more. And then all of a sudden, you go for one time, and you're like, I didn't find any sheds. And you're like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm out.
But there's people that are very serious about it.
Oh.
Very.
And they
I'm glad
consistently-
they are, because that means they're not out there hunting turkeys with me.
Yeah. You crushed some turkeys.
I did, man.
I think the MeatEater. As a crew, we were saying we probably killed like 20 turkeys this year, maybe over that.
Wow.
If we would,
All over the place.
If we were to,
yeah, we
tally
hit
'em up.
at least between our whole crew 5-6 states
For sure, easy.
maybe more.
easy. I had
Texas.
four states. I hunted in 5, and killed in 4 states.
So we have a segment on the show called the Weatherby Top 5.
The Weatherby Top 5.
And we have a guy that tells us the segment.
Whose voice was that?
That is our own Seth Hiller,
Oh,
who is a native from Sheridan and is actually a guide for a local outfitter. But he is accounting.
can we hear that again?
Yeah, no doubt. Hit it up.
The Weatherby Top 5.
He's also the voice of the Weatherby 18i product videos for anybody that
It's
gets
a
on
good guy
that.
to have around. You guys have. It strikes me that you have a lot of multi-talented employees.
That's actually Adam and Brenda do that on purpose.
Oh.
They like to say that they like jack of all trades. So
You got a lot of them.
we've got a predator
Nope.
over here.
Even in our office, we have an editor now who has turned into producing some of our funniest content. If you guys have caught any of the, what was his name? I want to say Daryl. It's not Daryl.
Carl?
Don't be a
Carl?
Yeah, but what's his stage
Shout
name?
out.
What's his stage name?
Don't-
Carl's stage name is
Don't be
Jeffrey.
don't be a Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Don't be a Jeffrey. Shout out to Jeffrey.
Shout
Hit him up.
definitely.
Shout out.
So, old Jeff, we're going to shout out to him. Or Carl. I don't know his name, but you guys
My
do.
point is that
Jeffrey
like
Carl.
he's an editor, and we didn't expect him just
Sure.
to show up and
Threw
have
some
like
other skills in.
a great radio voice like
Sure.
your accounting guy.
That's cool. Yeah, Seth's good at it. And he's an intense dude. He kills big elk.
I like
Growing up around here,
What are
tends
you
to
gonna
know
do?
every
Yeah.
tends to know every creek and basin and
Crick.
everything like that. I don't say
That's the
that.
best thing you guys got going for you. You guys don't have the competition as much as other states around
That's
you
true.
have, I think.
No, especially as a resident.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's good. Anyways, back to top 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to have
five.
both of you answer the questions because you're both here.
It's a good reason.
And we're going to just start this bad boy off with Janis. If Ben was a wild game animal, what would he be? And you be thinking, because Ben, you get to throw it right back at Janis.
This is easy, but that's fine.
If you were a wild game animal, what would you be?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Tar is sticking in my mind because we've been talking about tar. I feel like that beard is tar-ish.
Non-native. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Tar.
Do I live in the Himalayas or do I live?
You kind of hop around.
I do hop
You know,
around.
like a tar. They live in that kind of rocky, cliffy stuff.
Yeah. Am I in New Zealand or am I like in the Himalayas, my native range?
You're New Zealand.
Yeah.
You're not native.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
invasive.
Non-native. Yeah.
All right, throw it back at him.
He's an eagle.
Oh,
Game.
yeah. Oh, for
Big
sure.
It's
game
got to be a
speak-
game. It's
Nope.
got to be a game species.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, just animal.
I said,
Big game, wild game.
no. I said wild
You
game
said
animal.
wild game
Yeah, it's
animal.
absolutely an
Oh,
eagle.
okay.
Yeah, everybody already knows
All
that
right.
you're an eagle. So
Yeah, that's an easy
That
one.
counts.
Does that count?
What kind
Give
of
him,
eagle?
give him a ding.
Yeah.
Bing.
I usually have to spread my wings when someone says that.
The eagle.
Flap a little bit.
If I was going to give him a game animal, I would make him an elk
All right.
because he's majestic. Look at him.
Thanks, Ben.
What's your favorite state to hunt?
Bless America. There's a lot. Yeah.
Montana.
I mean,
Okay,
I
well,
love where I live.
you guys also hunt a bunch of different species. So along the same line, what's your favorite animal to hunt right now?
Turkeys.
turkeys.
I was about to say, I feel like
Turkeys.
you were going to say turkey.
Turkeys.
I'm loving it, man. It's where
Just
someone
turkeys.
else actually explained it to me. They're like, with elk and other big game that you've been hunting now for 20 plus years out west, you're sort of like later in your marriage. But with turkeys, because I've only been at it about 10 years, I'm sort of like still in the honeymoon stage. So I'm very excited,
very excited
and
about
just stoked.
I would hunt
Still
turkeys.
love my marriage to elk, but
Yeah. And you kill a bunch of turkeys too.
Well, I've been hunting turkeys for 20 years, and I'm hot for turkeys. For whatever
I grew up
reason.
hunting turkeys.
Yeah, man. But I think people think it's secondary to the experience of elk hunting.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly. I
Sure.
understand that, but I drove 2,800 miles.
You did a turkey tour this year.
Little turkey tour.
Yeah.
Went all around and hunted Oregon, Idaho. I could have hunted Wyoming if I had time. Where else? Nebraska and South Dakota and Montana. And it's all over the counter.
For sure.
You can't do that with elk. You
Yeah.
can't do it.
What about what is or was your favorite, or what is or was your dream hunt? Have you done it, or is it to come?
Yeah.
I still haven't done sheep, and that's a dream of mine.
Sure.
I'd like to pull that off.
Any
yeah,
sheep?
yeah. If I draw a bighorn,
Sure.
lower 48,
Doll
or hopefully
or-
one day I can scrape enough quarters together
Sure.
for doll in
Yeah.
Alaska.
Yukon moose.
Yukon specifically.
Specifically
Giants.
in the Yukon.
Yeah. Favorite backcountry snack?
Sour Patch Kids.
You packing those bad boys in? You packing them in?
Hell yeah.
Okay. A package of them? Or you
A
put
whole
them in a
package of
Ziploc or
them.
something?
No, in a box.
You go to Costco and just
Yeah.
wholesale.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I haven't heard that one.
Well, it's good. I try to be.
I'm gonna probably go Snickers bar.
Dude,
Yeah.
solid.
That's too easy.
What?
Dude, I love Snickers bars.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? What were you guys
shout out?
We've eaten every
Snickers, shout out to Snickers.
We gotta get
every
sponsored
single
by
bar
Snickers.
out there, multiple times. You name the bar, I've eaten a dozen of them. They
Yeah.
all get taste and bland and the same after a while. And
Not a
you-
Snickers?
Birthday cake Quest bars.
What is that? What is that?
No, sorry, haven't had that one.
How's he giving me a note?
Nope.
And then he's doing
Yeah, I was
birthday
about to
cake
say, what
bars?
is this?
Listen,
That's
I also,
great.
the other thing I did this year is ate Mike and Ike's when I was out there in the woods. It was great.
So much nutrition.
Yeah, no, I don't need
Getting the
that.
proteins.
Oh, no. I just need a
corn
little shot
syrup.
of sugar. I was telling a story earlier. I had a guide in New Zealand who kept telling me, before we go up the hill, chug a Coke because the sugar is good for your muscles.
No.
I was like, listen, man. Like, that might be good for you, but that's not.
Yeah.
There's no science there.
Yeah.
You know what's neglected these days, and it is just a solid snack, and it always has been, and nobody takes it into the woods anymore. It's
Milk.
just some good old trail mix.
I thought you were going to say chips and salsa.
Trail mix. So I traditionally have taken trail mix. The problem is I feel like it gets to that bland point for me. Just like you're talking about eating a dozen candy bars. I feel like day 3 when I'm eating that trail mix, I'm like, this sucks.
Yep.
I don't know about it. It's
I
just
think the
something
key
about
is
it.
just variety, man.
you just
You got to have 2
M&Ms.
days of that and 2 days of
For sure.
Snickers bars
Yeah.
and 2 days of
Yeah.
Mike and Ike's.
Well, cool.
Yeah. My most desperate times when I got my Sour Patch Kids. Man.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like,
good.
oh,
It's good.
Oh, it's great.
Be a great.
I don't use it for anything other than just like, there's a little bit of happiness.
Yeah,
a
sure.
little bit of joy.
Yeah, when it's raining, you just eat a Sour Patch
I'll
Kid.
just eat the blue ones.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
legit. That's
Hey, thanks for coming to our grand opening.
Was that 5 already?
5 what? That's 5 questions.
Questions? No.
Yeah.
Easy.
You want to go 10?
We should
can.
ask him the
You want
the
to go 10?
historical.
Hit the top 10.
Well, shouldn't it just be
The
the top 5
Weatherby
plus
top 10.
Yeah, it'd be 5 plus 5, but we've already played the thing 20 times. So
15.
We'll go with the other 5 questions. How about that?
Okay.
But I kind of went for just top 5. Where were you born?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
Hagerstown, Maryland.
How many states have you lived in?
Jeez. 1, 2, 6. You want to know?
No. No need.
5.
No need.
5.
Okay. Historical person you could take on an adventure or a hunt must be deceased.
Just a person.
Yep. Somebody you'd love to share the field with,
Yeah.
sit around a campfire with.
Yeah.
Oh man, just so many that would be fun to take on.
I go Genghis Khan.
Oh,
Let's go Khan.
solid.
Yeah, I feel like
Yup.
he'd be like, let's just kill them all. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Genghis, calm down.
Yeah, he'd be Wild West
We only have
style.
one tag. Let's just.
But then he'd kill you.
Yeah, probably kill me. I'd
Yeah.
probably die. Be a good way to go though.
Yeah. You got one?
Attila the Hun, I think is what he said.
Oh, did you say something?
I haven't picked one yet, man.
Tough question.
Yeah, it is, man. It's a lot to think about. I'm gonna throw out capstick. I'd like to go out in the field and go Africa with capstick. That'd be like the only way I want to go do Africa.
Do you have any pets?
Do chickens count as pets?
No.
No.
Then no.
Are you monetarily? Are you getting money from the eggs they're laying?
Yes.
No pets.
No pets here.
That's my reference for no pets.
No pets. I
I
once
do
had
go
a,
down and talk to them and talk them in
do
sometimes.
they have names?
And yeah, of course. I have 2 little girls.
Okay. Well, doesn't count. What are you most looking forward to this year?
Let me just interrupt. I once had a hamster named Squeakers.
Okay. So you
Just
had a
wanna
pet.
put that- Yeah, I had a pet. He died.
Yeah, we had a dog that we put down in 2012, I think.
Oh, this is getting dark.
Freaking
This is getting dark. Yeah.
Hijacking your top 10.
What are you most looking forward to this year?
Oh, taking my kids on some hunt or fishing trip here in the next, 3-4 months.
Cool.
I would say same thing, but not taking his kids, my kid.
Sure. And then the last question would be,
I didn't give him a ding.
Oh, give him a ding. Favorite experience you've had with the Weatherby rifle or shotgun?
I've had a lot of them. I want to say, man, I've had a lot of really like far off ones, but I would say like the coolest thing would be just walking around solo, flushing quail in the Texas Hill Country with the Orion shotgun and just shooting a limit of quail by myself, no dogs, nothing.
That's
Just
cool.
walking around.
That's a cool story.
Dodging rattlesnakes and just by myself.
Yeah, that's wicked.
I've got a lot of them. I owned a Weatherby a long time ago, and it's no longer with me. Still, I wish I had it, but it was a 300 Weatherby. And it's not a story about that gun, but the reason I bought that gun is because a buddy of mine, Ethan, and I had hiked in, and we're sitting watching a little knob, and like I think a half dozen young elk come cruising by, but there's 2 calves. And we're like, let's shoot the 2 calves, and in one trip we'll be out of here. And so we both get ready. He's like, you shoot first. I'm like, all right. And I shoot. I was shooting an .06 at the time. I shoot, and my calf is just like standing there like nothing happens. And out of the corner of my eye, his gun goes off, and I see his elk, after he hits it with a 300 Weatherby, is like all 4 legs up in the air. And I shoot mine, and then I shoot mine again, and it eventually falls over. And I was like, I'm getting a 300 Weatherby, damn it, now. Like, that was it, like right there in front of my eyes. I'm like,
Sure.
3, and it was, so they were calves, like 200-pound animals.
Yeah.
So,
Kill power, I guess.
yeah, I wanted
No,
that,
yeah.
like flip them over on their backs,
Yeah.
get them in the gutting position faster.
Well, thanks for coming to the grand opening.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being great partners. And we're excited to see what we can do this year with some Weatherby rifles and our partnership. So
Yeah.
really appreciate you guys coming down and spending the time with us and getting to know us and the Weatherby brand and repping us.
Thanks for what you do, and your 70-some employees are doing good stuff.
Appreciate
At least on our end.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we'll be back soon.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.